All right. Hello, and welcome to a special edition of My Best Life podcast. Today, actually, I'm going to be the one that's interviewed. Yara is going to interview me about my laser eye surgery experience. So I've been telling you guys I'm going to talk about it in a video because I've been getting a lot of questions. And instead of answering all the questions to everyone individually, I thought I would put this out there for more people to see. So if you have questions, like hopefully they're answered in this video, and yeah, it reaches out to more people at once. So
okay,
first question.
Gotta cheat a little.
Okay.
Well, actually, I'm considering to do eye surgery, laser eye surgery soon.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know when the time comes. So it's good to ask you some questions. What is laser eye surgery?
Okay, so basically it corrects your vision. There's different types of eye surgery. There's Lasik, which is what I got, Lasik with an eye. Basically, the procedure is like they cut a flap in your cornea, like part of the cornea. They like lift it up, and then with a laser they like fix your eye so like the angle is like right so you can see based on your prescription, and then they put the flap down, and yeah, then you can see. And like, I know it's kind of gross, but it is what it is. And there's Lasik with an E. Basically, from my understanding, I think that is because your corneas are thinner, so they take like a thinner layer or something, and then that takes longer to recover because they have to put a type of contact lens or something in your eye. And there's also PRK, which instead of cutting a flap, they like kind of sand down the part of the cornea, and then they do the surgery. And then that one takes a lot longer recovery because you're like literally in a bed for a week with your eyes closed with a bandage on. Ooh. So that one is I think more so for like basketball players who might get like fingers in their eyes when they're playing, or like I think military people also get that done.
So how was the process after? So let's say you did your surgery. Did you have to keep your like eyes closed or wear sunglasses?
Okay, I'll explain the process of Lasik because that's what I got done. So the first, they did a bunch of exams, whatever. I went to several consultations of different places, which I can talk about later. And yeah, so the first thing they did after the tests and like the day I was booked for my surgery, they're like, oh, like here's a pill and some water. I'm like, oh, what is this? They're like, oh, it's Valium. It's like to help you relax. And I was like, oh, no, it's okay. Like, I'm really sensitive to medications and I don't want to take medications. They're like, we really recommend it. I'm like, no, it's okay. If I were to do it again, I would have taken it.
Okay.
Because I'm like very natural and stuff, but like the process is really weird.
Oh.
So I would
because
take it.
You didn't take it, what happened? Like,
so basically I just like made sure I was focusing on my breathing and like taking deep breaths, like slow deep breaths in and out, and I was like singing different songs in my head just to like make sure I'm relaxed. But the first thing they do is they almost put like a plastic ring, or I don't know what it is, but for my perspective it looked like a plastic ring, and they like put it in your eye, and they put so much pressure on your eye that it's like almost like you black out, like you can't see anything. And then it's just black, and the pressure like kind of hurts, but they've numbed your eye, or I guess with drops. And then that's when they cut the flap. So that process is weird, like the whole pressure and then not being able to see. And they were like, stop moving your eyes, but like you can't see, so you don't know if you're moving. So I just kept focusing on my breathing. So anyways, they did that, and then they brought me to another room, which is where like once the flaps are created, they like, I'm lying down and they tape my eyelashes down, and then they like take those clampy things to honestly, those clamp things, I feel like, I don't know, that's not a big deal. When you're looking at the surgery, you're like, ew, but that's not the big deal. Anyways, and then they like lifted up the flap so then everything is fuzzy and you can't really see, and you're supposed to look at this green laser and just like focus on it even though you can't see it or whatever. And basically the laser is kind of like a bunch of gases mixed together that like shapes it. So yeah, it smells a little bit, but it's fine. And then they're like, okay, good job. And they talk you through the whole thing. They're like super nice about it. And then they put down the flap, like the doctor puts down the flap. And then I kept my eyes closed after, and it was like one eye, like this eye was like really burning and hurt so much. I could barely like keep my eyes open. So anyways, they gave me these shades. Oh my gosh, I should totally bring the shades. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, okay.
They gave me these like American Tourist /
So what's special
like
about them?
FBI.
Is it just
glasses.
they darken like the area, or do
So,
they do something else?
I don't know. The shape is like really good
Okay.
for your eyes. So basically, I had these to go outside, and you need someone to pick you up. Like you cannot even like, I could not even look at my phone to order an Uber.
Wow.
Yeah, the person like guides you to the car or whatever, and like basically that day you have like a strict drop schedule. You get like different eye drops. You get one that's like a steroid, one that's an antibiotic, another one is like in case you need to numb.
Okay.
Like,
and how long do you have to wear these for?
So this you have to sleep with them for 5 days.
Oh, also sleep.
Because you cannot rub your eyes in your sleep. Oh. And especially at the beginning, like when I felt like I was going to rub my eyes, because it's really uncomfortable, like how you are.
I sleep like on my eyes, so that would be hard. Like,
yeah,
I sleep on the
my
side of my
yeah.
eye, and
so
then another
it's
eye.
a little awkward, but yeah, you sleep a lot the first day.
Okay.
And especially when you wake up, you feel like, oh, what's all this, like, because I don't know, like all the drops, they like dry on your eyelashes and like, yeah. So anyways, you have these, and you're supposed to wear these like outside, and
very cute.
Yeah.
Getting all the cute boys with these nice shades.
I look weird with these, but it is what it is.
That's cool.
And yeah. Like, the first day is weird, and it kind of hurts, but you put numbing drops and all the other drops and sleep, and it gets better.
So, yeah, you said you wear these for how many days?
For 5 days sleeping. Okay. And then, like, as long as you can. Okay. After, yeah.
How long has it been that you've done this?
It has been maybe, like, 10 days ago.
Okay, that's recent.
Yeah. So I wanted to like let enough time pass before making this video to like see how I feel. Like one thing that happened, I don't know if you can see in this eye.
Yeah.
There's a little red.
Yeah.
So basically basically you get one of the side effects is swelling of the eyelids. So my eyelids were swollen. My eyes hurt. And I got bruising on the white part of my eye. So basically that means that the white part of your eye becomes red. So it was worse before, but now it's like,
wow.
Yeah. But it's normal. It goes away in like 2 weeks or less. Okay. Yeah.
That's good.
That's a side effect.
And how does it feel like now afterwards?
Oh my God, it's so cool. I can see. Like,
okay. So
I feel like I'm wearing contacts. Like, I DJ'd over the weekend for the first time, which was like, I don't know if I should have or not, but anyways, I did. And yeah, it's cool. I got home, I was like, oh my God, I need to take my contacts off, but no, they're like, it's so weird. I can see.
I wear contacts, and sometimes contacts really bother me when I have to take them off and on. But yeah, most of the time right now they don't bother me, but until you have a long day and you're coming home and you're like, oh my gosh, my eyes are so dry because of the contacts.
So at the beginning when you get the surgery, your eyes will be very dry. You have to like keep putting eye drops, like they're these lubricating eye drops without preservatives. So that really helps. Even like DJing, like last night I was DJing and I was like, oh shit, I forgot my eye drops. So that was like, at the beginning, your eyes will get more tired. So make sure you book enough time off work just to like adjust to that. They say that the recovery time for this that I had, the surgery I had, is like 24 to 48 hours. I would say it's longer because also because your brain is like getting more information, I was getting like, and still am sometimes getting headaches. Okay. So you can't function as normal as you could, and you get more sensitive to lights. And even like I did a couple dance classes, and one of them I just felt really weird, like just like uncomfortable, like in my body, in my I don't know. But it gets better.
Because the eye, it's vision just connected to the like head,
it's connected to your brain.
Everything.
So yeah.
Okay. Well, how scared were you to actually go through this surgery?
I wasn't scared at all.
Okay.
I wasn't like, I was just so like tired of glasses and contacts, and like I actually finished my last pair of contacts like 2 months before. So I was just wearing glasses all the time, and like to dance with glasses and all that was really frustrating. Oh, one thing is, if you like book the surgery, you have to make sure like minimum 7 days before the surgery you don't wear contacts. I would recommend myself, I'm not a doctor, but I would say like try to make it longer, like even a month, just so your eyes get more lubricated and like, your eyes are ready for it.
I don't know if it's true, but I heard that it does change wearing a lot of eye contacts does change the way your natural eyelid is. So that's why I guess they want you to not wear the contacts all the time, so that it comes back to its shape. Or I don't know. That's what they told me once when I
specifics, but also it helps your eyes be more moisturized too.
Yeah, my eyes are always dry because I wear so much contacts. Yeah, I can't imagine life with glasses. That's why I wear the contacts.
Yeah, but it's so cool. Like, and I wake up and I can see.
Oh, I can't wait someday to feel that. Any other recommendations for like people who are going through it?
I went to several different consultations, which I think is really important, not to rush into anything. So I went to, basically, I'll just say the names. I'm not paid by anything or whatever. I'm just saying what it is. I went to Lasik MD first. And I think the night before I had slept like 2 hours or something. So obviously they said my eyes were more dry and to wait longer and put eye drops and stuff. They are like more affordable for everyone. So they have different tiers of technology, and the technology they use to create the flap isn't the latest technology. So it's not as precise. They use a blade, and the other ones use a laser. So I'm more comfortable with like the latest technology and like the best technology, because it's my eyes, so I want it to work properly.
Yeah, that comes in, I guess, the question of like pricing. Like, how did you choose based on price of these like two technologies? Are they really different, or?
So in general, I went to TLC Laser. I went to Bochner, which is the one I chose. And there's also Herzig. I don't know about other companies, but the technologies is similar. Okay. Like, from what I understand. So the prices, in general, they're similar. I know if you go to several consultations and you tell them that you're going to other consultations, they can negotiate on the price.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's an advantage to go to more than one. I know it's kind of annoying to get your eyes tested or whatever, but like it's important. It's your eyes. And also if you're part of any group organizations, like I know teachers get discounts on laser eye surgery.
Oh, why is it that they get discounts? Like, is it just...
I don't know.
Is it a government thing? Like
No, it's not a government thing. They they make a deal with the teaching certification. So I know like insurance companies have that with engineers too.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about like Ontario right now.
Yeah, I never knew that. Oh, okay. So it's not like in Ontario, it's not covered also by full-time job or something like that. If you have coverage, I don't know about full-time jobs.
Okay, you know what? I actually looked into insurance companies, and basically it didn't make sense to get an insurance company to cover this, because they would cover maybe like $200 to $300 maximum. Oh, okay. And like to pay that insurance thing, I would have to pay like minimum $150 per month. So it just didn't make sense.
Okay,
So
sweet.
make sure you look into, I don't know, if you're a teacher, for sure you get discounts. Go on like, your teacher perks or whatever. I don't know if engineers do, but you can always ask at your consultations.
Okay. And I don't know what other things you can say.
I would say drink lots of water after to make sure you're hydrated, and like all the tissues like like around your eyes and your brain and everything are hydrated and working. I'm actually parched. I need some water. I'm just gonna get some water.
Oh, there's so much.
My voice is like...
Yeah, I'm like talking a lot. Well, now you're talking a lot.
Yeah.
That's good.
I interviewed her for a podcast, which is coming out later.
And now like learning about eye surgery.
Yeah.
Laser eye surgery. Yeah.
And now she's interviewing me for this. Yeah. I don't know. Do you have any more questions? Like,
I don't know. What would you like... What things did you talk, like what mindset things that you had to give yourself before you go in the surgery? I know you said you didn't get scared, but like how did you convince yourself that it's gonna be okay? Because I get scared.
I just knew it was fine. I like saw all the risks. I read everything. I know people have gotten it done before. Yeah, okay. I just was so sick of glasses and contacts that
nothing mattered.
Yeah, also like I was in a car accident before and they had to like stitch my face, and like they even like sewed my eyelid because it was like cut and whatever. So I was like, if I can go through that, then I can do this. But also on the way there I took an Uber, and I was like, I don't know, I shouldn't have done this, but I told the guy that I was getting laser eye surgery, and then he started talking about things. I'm like, can you please stop?
Oh,
like,
no.
just, I don't want to hear it. Don't talk about it. Let's change the subject.
Yeah, and then people would tell you stories of like, oh, well, this person did this, and like, I don't know.
I was kind of getting nervous. Actually, oh my God. The producer I work with was being so annoying. He's like, you're going to go blind. He was joking.
Yeah. But these jokes are not funny when you're doing this.
You know who you are. No, but... like the day before I saw him, and I was like, okay, like you can't make these comments today because like it's the operation is tomorrow, and like I need to, he's like, oh no, it's fine. Like he was really nice about it. He was just joking before, but yeah, make sure you like, I don't know, you're calm. Yeah, focus on your breathing and yeah, I had astigmatism, so astigmatism can be corrected. And I couldn't see from far.
Yeah, could you explain astigmatism? Is it just... Like...
Astigmatism, I don't fully understand it because I'm not a doctor or whatever. But basically, it's like you don't... Like, things are a little distorted. It's not that they're just fuzzy. It's like they're...
Okay.
Yeah.
Perception is, like, different, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I think those are all my... recommendations and stuff.
I don't think I have other questions.
I don't know. I guess, you know what? If you have more questions, go to mybestlifepodcast.com and comment on this video or comment on the YouTube video, just to get a conversation going, and it's all in one place and people can answer each other's questions. Yeah, YouTube. Go on the YouTube comment section.
Okay.
Yeah. Just make sure you read everything. Like when you go to consultations, you'll get like, you can ask for a consent form and just read through it and see.
Makes sense.
Yeah, if you're down for the risk. And look at the success rates of different centers. And yeah, in general, in Ontario, things should be, at this moment, what month are we? We're February 2018. It should not be more than $6,000.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I know it's kind of pricey. Also, one thing I liked about Bochner is that they offer like lifetime correction.
Oh, okay.
So if it gets fuzzy again, like you can get it corrected.
I know my mom did a laser eye surgery, but really long ago. So I guess technology also isn't advanced in anything. Yeah. But yeah, now her vision is like getting worse again. She did it really long ago. Like I was like maybe 1 year old. So like I was probably 1 or 2 I or something like that, because I don't remember her with glasses.
Oh, cool. Because some centers, they like make you come back for like annual checkups or like you have to come back every 2 years and pay. So you need to ask those questions, because if you like miss a year, then it's void.
Oh.
And you can't get the free touch up or whatever. So make sure you ask like if they have that guarantee, or not guarantee, or whatever, promise, or whatever they call it. And if you have to go for checkups or not, because some places you do, some places you don't. I had something else to say about that. Oh yeah, they also say that it does not correct reading. Like if you can't see from close, like after your 40s, you'll need reading glasses, and it doesn't, laser isn't, like the technology can't fix that yet.
That's just another question, because I'm curious. What was your like vision before the degree?
It was -3 and minus like 275.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah. So it was
okay.
Yeah, I couldn't read like that sign beside you, but
my vision is really bad. But
What's
I still haven't
yours?
considered laser eye surgery because I'm still a little worried.
Yeah.
Like negative 6.25.
Okay, so
Yeah, for each eye.
you know what? I think going to lots of consultations is good, because sometimes people tell you you're a candidate, some people tell you you're not a candidate, so you get like a more global view. Everyone told me I was a candidate, but like, yeah, I've heard some people had mixed reviews, and some people are like, oh no, we can't correct that, or some people are like, yeah, we can. So
Yeah, that's very good to know. Okay.
yeah, I would recommend people with the latest technology, just because it's
Safer, less
yeah,
risk.
I don't know, like it's just you only have one pair of eyes.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
That's why I don't want to mess with my eyes, and I still didn't consider it yet. But I think in the future, I definitely don't want to wear my contacts. But right now, I just...
It's up to you. Like, if it works for you, works for you. But
I get so still terrified. I'm like, it's my eyes. Like, what if...
To be honest, it is weird. The whole process is weird. After, like, the day of and the day after, I was like, did I just do that? Like, like it's kind of so weird, the process of, like, someone, like, doing stuff to your eye. But it's fine.
Yeah, I'm definitely sure it's worth it in the end to see.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
All right. So let me know if you guys have any questions. Just drop them below. And yeah, that was my experience with laser eye surgery. Yo, actually check out the legitimate My Best Life podcast, because they're freaking amazing. I'll tell you about it. I've interviewed like super cool people like Yara, who started her own yoga mat company. I interviewed an athlete, which I'm going to interview more of, international DJs, entrepreneurs, dancers who have danced several tours with Beyonce, Janet Jackson. Yeah, I've interviewed like freaking cool people, and like their advice and what they say and what you learn is amazing.
I listened to many, and the content is great.
Yeah.
It's so amazing to learn from people's stories, and I think I love that more than anything. You can learn from anyone, like anything. So
yeah, and like all of them in general have like very positive mindsets, and they're achieving their dreams, or they've achieved their dreams, and it's very cool. Did I say I interviewed people who started nonprofits? I don't know if I said that, but
I don't know.
I've interviewed people who have started nonprofits or charities, so yeah, it's really cool. And yeah, it's just really cool, and it's super inspiring, and it's inspired me like a shit ton, so I hope it inspires you.
Inspiration. Yes.
All right. Yeah, check it out. Let me know what you think. It's on iTunes, iHeart app, TuneIn Radio, Android podcast apps, Apple podcast apps, the website mybestlifepodcast.com, YouTube. Just look for the account My Best Life Podcast, and yeah, it's there. On your way to work, while you're cooking, you know, the commute, driving. Yeah. Okay. That's it.
Good night.
Bye.
Melting.